Hey gang, Denise here, and this is the Strength Series. I want to address some very frequently seen problems in our yoga practice. So if you're practicing, you might know this about your body, but if you're a teacher, I guarantee you're seeing it all the time, and that is hyperextension at the knee. Now, why is that a problem? So hyperextension at the knee means that we're kind of locking into the back of the knee. That's a problem because look what happens at my ankle when I hyperextend the knee. So I can't really get into a great degree of hyperextension at my knee, but you see how my knee is now behind my ankle? My knee actually should be here, and that changes the angle of my ankle quite a bit. This is extension at the ankle, and it's quite a stable position. It's the most stable position for my ankle. As soon as my knee goes back behind my ankle, I reduce that angle, and my ankle is much less stable. Now I know hyperextension at the knee feels stable, but it's really a stuck position. Now, okay, so we're seeing that. We might know that even about our own body. How do we undo that? Here's what I'll recommend. So you're going to be seeing this posture or this knee position in Natarajasana. You're going to see it in tree pose. You see, I can actually keep my knee in that wretched hyperextended position if I don't move. Okay, so if I'm taking a one-legged balance pose that is still, I can hyperextend at my knee. My ankle can manage okay because I'm not asking it to do anything. I'm just being still. I can kind of lock my knee back and stay there. Doesn't mean it's not damaging my joint, because it will over many years. But here's how you undo something like that. So I'm going to take a very simple standing pose, purity pose. All I do is lift my thigh and my arms. And like I say, if I stood still, I could hyperextend at my knee. But if I start to add some movement to this, and I've put blocks here so it's a little more manageable for most of the people who would take my class, I move up and down, there is no way that I can do something like this and hyperextend at my knee. So as soon as you add movement, now there's a lot more proprioception, a lot more muscle activation, and I'm teaching my body how to stand on one leg and use my muscles to support the knee joint. So you can hold the posture still at the end and just keep working on that slight, well, it's extension, but it's not hyperextension. Or you could take it into Dekasana or some other pose, but we want to have that ever so slight unlocking of the knee where my knee and my ankle are now being supported by the muscles and connective tissues around them. I'm not going to slam into the back of my joint and eventually ruin my knee joint. All right, so give that a try. It's a very potent way to work through that particular problem, and there's lots of different ways of working with it, but purity pose is a good handy way, so give it a try. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.